just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws across the diamond. And the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Taylor Ward.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the designated
Here's Trout.
Mike Trout.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
First and second, one out. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Shanuel, the lead runner out at second. Trout over at first with one away. And that's downstairs and outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ground ball left side, could be two. It's 2-0.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
One out, runner at second. Here's Joe Adell. Next offering is foul back. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Hard hit, right side. Harper takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Angels 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia and towing the slab, Jake Eder.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's in the dirt.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His second home run of the series, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Here's Trey Turner. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ward makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's even up. That one missed.
2 strikes.
And a base hit into right center field.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Man aboard. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 down, Phillies down a run. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here comes Real Muto. 2 on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
This is Bryson Stott. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top of the second. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Luis Rengifo. To third, Sosa. Tosses across to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the second. Here's the Phillies DH, number 4.
Designated hitter, number 4.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The third baseman, Ed Mundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the lineup flips over, and now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Zach Neto. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Helpful.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The first baseman, Nolan.
And next for LA, Nolan Shotwell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses. 2-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Stott over to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, designated hitter Mike.
2 outs,
Trout.
base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And it is 2-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Angels go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And downstairs.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a curve is down and in. Right side and foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out.
Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Sends it to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, first baseman Bryce Harper.
So here is Bryce Harper.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies, and our score remains 2-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Seems
The
like he
center
got
fielder,
exactly
number
what he was
7,
looking for right there. Showed a
Odell.
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the power speed combo, Joe Adele. Next offering is down low.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. No outs, runner on second.
We got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Slice to right, and it's just foul. That was close. Out there to center. Schwarber on the run. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit for the Angels. Tap to first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Popped up. Stop. Puts it away, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Nick
Phillies,
Castellanos
the
at the
right
plate
fielder,
now.
Nick Castellanos.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
On the ground to third. Knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get the out.
The batter, number
Runner on
5.
at first with one gone. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1 is fouled off.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Angels 5 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Phillies,
and there's a new arm on the mound to
number
start the
55.
5th. Ranger Suarez.
Ranger.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that
Leading
starter
off for
left
the
for him.
Angels,
Zach
the shortstop,
Neto, the
Zach
next to hit for the Angels.
Neto.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So up next, Nolan Shanuel.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strom, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kirkering also throwing.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting. Left
so now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Snap throw to first. And diving back is Trout.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 5 and the Phillies 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Soriano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Burke, a left-hander, also throwing. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman,
So digging in, Edmundo Sosa.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
Marsh dives back in safely. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
In the air, left field. Ward under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Schwarber working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Corrals it. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the
7.
process. He did everything
Shortstop.
right there.
Hey.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Here's a 1-2. Chopped left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Eater gives way, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Soriano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now here is Harper. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
I got 3-2.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5-1. All set for the top of the sixth. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out. And now Yoan Moncada.
Number 5, Yoan Moncada.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 14, Logan.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That's a ball.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Angels 5 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That's inside.
That's inside.
And a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Sam Bachman up and throwing. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next
Count
pitch
is 3-2.
misses, and it's 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in.
Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott in the dirt to second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And next is the designated hitter.
Number 4.
And a 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Phillies strand one. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Orion Kerkering. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So here's Wade
Leading
now.
off for the Angels, the right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. That one fouled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels go quietly there. They're up 5-1. Back here in Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh.
The left fielder,
The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's a little bit low.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. Shanuel. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa will hit next. One down, base is empty. So now 1-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Caught him looking for the K.
The center fielder, number 12.
2 down, bases empty.
Kyle.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. And we're back.
Leading off
and
the
here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Ground ball, left side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Trying to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 5 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Angels,
on here, Sam
number
Bachman.
40.
He pitched yesterday,
Sam
and we'll see him once again.
Bachman.
Here's Turner
Leading
now.
off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just
number
bunched
3,
him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Base is empty, 1 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
the only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so
now
close.
Batting, the catcher,
Man at first,
JT.
and now it is JT Real Muto. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sam Bachman done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
the left-hander on now, Reed
Number 48.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Two on, 1 out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Castellanos at second. Real Muto at first. 1 gone. And fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good
4.
because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
So here's the Phillies DH. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the Phils edge closer on this solo homer. It's now 5-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Phillies.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now
Leading
Joe
off for the
Adell.
Angels, the center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
The 1-1. On the ground to first. Harper. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here is Moncada. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now.
That's a ball.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Daniel Robert, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Banks also getting ready. Out towards left center. Marsh on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And a foul ball. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Angels 5 and the Phillies 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Now pitching.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Brandon Marsh steps
Leading
to
up
the plate.
for the Phillies, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right
Now
there
batting,
after not getting the
third
call. He
baseman,
probably should have gotten it.
Edmundo.
He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. The Halos leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. And a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count. And that's too high, ball 4.
First base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Next offering upstairs. Man at first, 1 away. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Jansen fires. Inside. And the count is filled up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
The batter, number 7,
Trey Turner down.
Turner.
Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Just misses. And it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.